Welcome everyone to the Magical Frequency. On today's episode, I am outside in a portion of my back lanai, and I wanted to do a special episode on how to unhypnotize yourself or how to take yourself out of trances. And I did write some notes, but I'm really going to be just free talking here. Once you realize that everything that is happening on a day-to-day basis, like through the media, the news, it could be your favorite restaurants, it could be your favorite stores, they're all essentially hypnotizing you. And this is what the algorithm is intended to do as well over there on TikTok. Same thing with shorts. Everything that we're consuming on a day-to-day basis is probably attempting to put you in a trance or put you in a hypnotic state to be able to influence you to do whatever it is that thing or product or person wants you, need you, whatever have you to do. And I think the first way to break out of this is recognizing that when you're watching TV, how heavily influenced that you can be. Recognizing that there are things as subliminal messaging that could potentially be played in things that you're listening to, in certain music that you're listening to. Just being super aware and conscious and being able to use discernment over the different things or the different aspects that may be taking up your time day to day. And recognizing that we're here to be creators and not necessarily just be constant consumers, which what ends up happening when you're hypnotized. You're in a state of constant consuming as opposed to creating. So just the first step here is to recognize that and to understand all the different ways. Because even myself, as an example, there are certain restaurants that I love eating out at. But the reality of the situation is that a lot of it does have to do with commercials that I might see, ongoing ads that I might have coming into my inbox, just things that I'm repetitiously looking at, which will penetrate your subconscious mind. The use of repetition does end up doing something in your subconscious. And consuming these things over and over again may make you more likely to go out and eat that fast food multiple times a week and maybe neglect some of the other things that you should be eating instead. So just being conscious about that. And that is a very low level example of how we're hypnotized. We're hypnotized by so many larger things on larger scales. It could be religious cults. It could be politics. It could be just overall lifestyles that people believe or they're hypnotized into thinking that they should be living that are inauthentic to themselves. So I think that's number 2 is being authentic to yourself and recognizing your true wants and desires and understanding the things that are surrounding those wants and desires that may be pulling away from you, that are distracting you away from what you're ultimately looking for to achieve in your life, like your goals, your dreams. Because what you could be essentially doing is hypnotizing yourself to assist other people with their goals and dreams. And once you start to recognize that as well, you start to stand in your authenticity and start to recognize that either A, this is going to make me happy, or B, this is not going to make me happy. Maybe this is the reason why I've not been happy, because I'm pursuing goals that are having other people achieve their dreams. So just recognizing that and starting to fall into your authentic self, recognizing what you truly want in life, recognizing your authentic wants and needs, and recognizing that you're not looking at everything else around you to automatically assume or feel like those are your wants and needs. It's being unhypnotized from believing that you need certain things that maybe other people have, or that commercials are telling you need, or friends are telling you need, or whatever it is, to recognize that you have a true authentic self that has your own real true wants and needs that are probably separate from everybody else. Of course, we all need like basic necessities, but when it comes to the grand expansion of your consciousness and universe, no two people are the same. So everybody is out here pursuing different things in life, and just recognizing that is another way, I think, to unhypnotize yourself or pull yourself out of those trances.
Hey, editing Chrissy here, and I just want to step in and also remind everybody that hypnotizing someone can involve the use of shock or any type of humiliation or embarrassment. So just recognizing when somebody's attempting to do something like that to you, and then manipulation of any sort, recognizing manipulation and preying on your weakness. If you're ever at a point of weakness and there is a situation, a person, place, thing, preying on that level of weakness to be able to basically open up into, gain access into your subconscious and hypnotize you. So just being aware that you have full control over this, that you are the individual that controls your own subconscious. Once you take power over it and understand that, and that you can block it, is another major component, I believe, of blocking out or resisting any type of hypnotism or trance. And just remembering that your focus is the most important thing that is being infiltrated when you are being hypnotized. So you need to make sure that you're focusing on the things that you are trying to pursue in your life, your goals, the things that make you happy, the things that are in alignment with what you are trying to pursue within this reality. You have to make sure that you are not focusing on other things that will allow the hypnosis to even occur.
And then the third way I'm going to talk about is basically re-hypnotizing yourself to what you want, re-hypnotizing yourself for your goals, for your manifestations, for your needs, for what you want to take place in your life. Remove yourself from these hypnotic states or trances that you are put under from different things going on around you. You can start playing your own subliminal messages. You can go to somebody that you trust and listen to. You can listen to affirmations. There are a variety of ways that you can reprogram your subconscious mind, because that's essentially what you're doing. You are deconstructing what may have been formerly programmed in your mind in what I like to call the matrix, and then reprogramming your mind to shape your reality around you, to shift into the reality that you are looking for, the reality that you are going after, the reality that is in existence for you, the reality that you just need to basically align to. And once you start to align to these realities, of course, within that whole vibrational state, getting you into the frequency, once you are in alignment with the frequency or the vibrational state within the universe, it will start to just bring all of the different things into your world that you want to happen to you. When you unhypnotize yourself from other people's creations, because what you're doing is allowing the universe to work through you, so to speak, to allow other people to flourish. And not that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but there comes a point in time where if you want to flourish and maybe be your best abundant self, you have to step back and start understanding that you are here to live your best life and pursue your own things, and that you're not here to be under other people's hypnotic state all of the time. You can place yourself under the programming that you want, so you achieve the goals and dreams that you're pursuing within this specific reality. And when we are in vibrational alignment with that reality, things just start to electrified to you or magnetized to you or attract to you, whatever you want to call it, and help you along in your journey. And I think that's the fun, magical part behind it, because there is steps that we all need to take to unhypnotize ourselves. We have to go to sleep when the wish fulfilled, just like Neville talks about, Neville Goddard. If you're not familiar with him, he is one of the pioneers of falling asleep to visualizing something that you want, or falling asleep to feeling that you already have something. Because in that state, you are shifting into that reality, because vibrationally, you're telling the universe that you're happy and grateful for the things that you quote unquote, have already vibrationally when you're falling asleep or when you're affirming, and the universe will just bring them to you, because it is your internal state reflecting your external state. So if your internal state is constantly under a state of hypnosis, your external state will constantly show you things that you are not probably wanting to see on your day-to-day basis. And you need to kind of discern which things that are hypnotizing you or entrancing you or that are programming your mind, which ones are beneficial for you and making you happy and are leading you towards your goals, or those that are not making you happy, that are holding you back from your goals, and that are not putting you in a vibrational sequence with your very best life. So I hope that this video was able to give you some sort of value today, that you can unhypnotize yourself, that we are all here living out this experience, looking at a lot of the same things, consuming the same information, but the way that we digest it and then react to it is how, the universe ends up mirroring those things back to us. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. I would really love to have you on this channel for additional videos like this. And if you did like the outside video, please give this a thumbs up as well. I would appreciate that, so I do get pushed out into the algorithm as well. So until the next time, guys, I hope you all continue to manifest magic and resonate on your highest frequency. Bye, guys. Love you.